The job description of a baker involves preparing, baking, and presenting a variety of bread, pastries, and other baked goods with skill, precision, and creativity. Bakers are essential contributors in bakeries, restaurants, hotels, cafes, grocery stores, catering companies, and industrial food production facilities. Their role is foundational in the food service industry, where freshness, quality, and consistency in baked products are not just expected but demanded. Bakers combine artistry with science. They must carefully measure ingredients, adhere to recipes, and understand how different processes, such as fermentation, proofing, or temperature control, affect the final product. Beyond technical ability, bakers are required to be highly disciplined, often beginning their work in the early morning or even during overnight hours, to ensure that baked goods are ready for sale or service by opening time. In smaller settings, bakers may be involved in every stage of production, from mixing dough and shaping items to decorating cakes and managing inventory. In larger operations, they may specialize in a specific area such as bread production, cake decorating, or pastry creation. Regardless of scale, the role demands both precision and passion for producing high-quality baked goods day in and day out. Core responsibilities of a baker. At the center of the job description of a baker is the ability to follow recipes and standard procedures to prepare a range of baked products. These include artisan breads, muffins, croissants, pies, cakes, cookies, tarts, donuts, and other specialty items. The process begins with gathering ingredients, such as flour, sugar, yeast, eggs, butter, and spices, and measuring them with precision. Mixing dough or batter is a fundamental task. Bakers must understand the correct ratios, mixing times, and resting periods necessary for optimal texture and taste. Yeast-based products, in particular, require close monitoring to ensure that fermentation occurs correctly, impacting rise, flavor, and density. Mastery of techniques like kneading, proofing, shaping, and scoring is critical for bread bakers. Once prepared, products are baked in ovens, ranging from conventional and convection to deck and rotating rack ovens, at specific temperatures and durations. Timing and visual cues play a key role in ensuring that products are evenly baked and not undercooked or burnt. Bakers must also monitor oven cleanliness, temperature consistency, and safety protocols during baking operations. Decorating and finishing products, especially in the case of cakes, cupcakes, or specialty pastries, is another responsibility. This may involve piping icing, applying fondant, using molds, or adding garnishes like fruit, chocolate, or glaze. Creative flair and steady hands are particularly important in this part of the job. Bakers are also responsible for managing their workspace. This includes sanitizing surfaces, cleaning baking tools and equipment, and adhering to food safety regulations. Keeping a hygienic and organized workstation is essential, especially when producing food for public consumption. Inventory and supply management play a secondary but important role. Bakers must monitor ingredient levels, check for spoilage or expiration, and place orders when necessary. They may also receive and inspect deliveries of flour, dairy, sweeteners, and packaging materials to ensure quality and accuracy. In commercial environments, bakers are required to scale up recipes and produce large batches while maintaining consistency in size, flavor, and appearance. This demands attention to detail and the ability to work efficiently without compromising on quality. About halfway through this discussion, it is evident that the job description of a baker encompasses more than just baking. It involves planning, coordination, hygiene control, and continuous focus to deliver products that meet both aesthetic and culinary standards. Essential skills and competencies. To be effective, a baker must demonstrate a strong foundation in baking techniques and a deep understanding of ingredients. This includes knowing how different flours behave, how various leavening agents function, and how moisture, heat, and time interact during baking. Precision is non-negotiable. Measuring ingredients accurately and following recipes to the letter are daily expectations. Time management is a core competency. Bakers often work under tight schedules, especially in customer-facing settings where fresh products must be ready by early morning. They must prioritize tasks, prep in advance, and manage oven times efficiently. Creativity adds value, especially in artisan or specialty bakeries. Bakers who design custom cakes, create seasonal offerings, or experiment with flavors bring uniqueness and innovation to their craft. Creativity also enhances presentation, which is essential for appealing to customers visually. Physical stamina and dexterity are necessary, as the job often involves standing for long hours, lifting heavy bags of flour, shaping dough repeatedly, and working in hot environments. Strong hands and arms are useful for tasks like kneading or handling large trays. Attention to detail is crucial. Whether it's recognizing when bread is properly proofed, applying a consistent glaze, or decorating cakes with precision, small differences can significantly affect the quality of the final product. Knowledge of food safety and sanitation regulations is essential. Bakers must avoid cross-contamination, handle perishables correctly, and follow hygiene protocols to prevent foodborne illnesses. Familiarity with health codes, allergen management, and labeling practices is especially important in commercial settings. Teamwork and communication skills help bakers collaborate with kitchen staff, pastry chefs, or retail workers. In larger operations, clear communication ensures consistency in recipes, shift handovers, and order fulfillment. Math skills are often overlooked but necessary. Bakers need to adjust quantities, convert measurements, and calculate baking times or batch sizes with ease. Work environment and challenges. Bakers typically work in kitchens, bakeries, or production facilities that can be warm, humid, and noisy. The role often involves early starts, with many bakers beginning their day between 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. to ensure shelves are stocked by opening hours. In some cases, overnight shifts are required. Working conditions can be physically taxing. Bakers stand for long hours, lift heavy ingredients or baking sheets, and operate equipment like mixers, ovens, and dough rollers. They must follow safety procedures to avoid burns, cuts, or repetitive strain injuries. Deadlines can be strict, particularly in high-volume environments or when fulfilling large custom orders. Maintaining quality under time pressure is one of the primary challenges in this role. Temperature control can also be challenging. Weather changes can affect dough fermentation, while ovens and steamers may create uncomfortable working environments. Despite these challenges, many bakers find deep satisfaction in their work. There is a unique joy in crafting food that brings comfort, celebration, and daily enjoyment to others. Seeing satisfied customers return for a favorite loaf or cake can be incredibly rewarding. Education, training, and career development. While many bakers begin their careers through hands-on experience, formal education can enhance opportunities and skills. Culinary schools, vocational training institutes, and community colleges offer programs in baking and pastry arts. These courses cover foundational baking, nutrition, kitchen safety, pastry techniques, and business fundamentals. Apprenticeships and internships are valuable for gaining real-world experience under seasoned bakers or pastry chefs. On-the-job training is common, particularly in family-run bakeries or smaller businesses. Certifications from culinary organizations can boost credibility. In some countries, becoming a certified baker or certified master baker is a recognized credential. These designations require passing exams and demonstrating professional standards in baking skills, sanitation, and food safety. Career advancement opportunities include moving into supervisory or head baker roles, specializing as a pastry chef or cake decorator, or opening a bakery. Bakers with strong business acumen may transition into bakery management, product development, or culinary instruction. Conclusion. The job description of a baker captures a role that is as technical as it is artistic. Bakers transform simple ingredients into nourishing, comforting, and beautiful creations. Whether working in a small neighborhood bakery or a large-scale production facility, their attention to detail, passion for their craft, and commitment to quality make them indispensable in the culinary world. Bakers must be early risers, efficient workers, and lifelong learners, continuously honing their skills, exploring new flavors, and embracing both tradition and innovation. They play a quiet yet powerful role in daily life, bringing communities together over warm bread, sweet treats, and celebratory cakes. For those with a passion for food, an eye for perfection, and a dedication to craftsmanship, the career of a baker offers a fulfilling and creative path. It is a role defined by hard work, pride in output, and the ability to make ordinary days and special occasions a little more delicious.